Oh, well. I think God damn it. I used that at the start of my last stream, too. And probably the one before that. I need to stop saying that. I can't keep... He can't keep getting away with it. Anyway. Video game. Video gaming. This music is really loud. To me, anyway. Video game. Video game time. Time for video game. Disco Elysium. I anticipate that I'm gonna absolutely adore this game. The music is still loud as hell. That's better. I have been a fan of point-and-click adventure titles for, well, kind of as long as I've been playing video games, since they were among the first I was allowed to play. And this, as I understand it, is sort of that taken to an absurd extreme. So, yeah, I think I'm going to enjoy it. I think there are also like visual novel elements to this game as well. Okay. There are archetypes. Interesting. Thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Sensitive, very psychological, but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. Physical, extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. All right. Yeah, I really wanted to start this sooner, but there were circumstances beyond my control, so we're starting now. Had some of you may know this, but I had a sort of minor flea infestation in my home not super long ago. They're back. They're back. I started wearing long socks as a result of that previous incident, due to the absolute agony that I had to endure. So, yeah, as it turns out, that doesn't help when they're determined enough. I'm still wearing long socks. And when I say long socks, I don't mean like, you know, knee length. I mean just like normal socks that one might wear that are not ankle length. I'm to about halfway between my knee and my ankle. Anyway, let's look at this. Create your own. Continue. Good, genius, terrible. Okay. So now we have an explanation of what these things are. Uh-huh. Intellect. Raw brain power. Oh, I mean. How smart you are. Psyche. Sensitivity. How emotionally intelligent you are. Physique. Your musculature. How strong you are. And motorics. Motorics? Is that a real word? Is that a real word? I don't know. Let's ask Google.
Motorics.
Okay. Apparently that's a word. I had never heard it used before today. You learn something new every day, even if it's dumb as shit. And I'm not saying this is, but most of the time, things that I'm learning day to day are not very intelligent. Random. Okay, so I have It's a point buy. That's what we're doing. It's a point buy. Okay. So what do I want my character to be like? I imagine that this is going to come up extremely often, where I'm going to need to make checks or have dialogue options offered to me based on my statistics. Not me accidentally getting a Starian killed while trying to get into the stream. I'm sure you had a save 30 minutes ago. You're fine. Welcome, by the way, Flu L. Just do all one. It'll work out somehow. Will it let me? It will let me. That's nice. I forgot to quick save. Shame. Shame on you. If you're not pressing F5 every 5 minutes, you're doing it wrong. Alright. I played Big Dumb Idiot in Borderlands, so I think I should play a smarter lad here. I think we're gonna be just like bad at physique. I'm just gonna leave that at a 1, and we'll see how that works out. I want to be a great. I want to be a I want to be a smart guy. I want to be a smart guy with good emotional intelligence, who's awful physically, but has a weak control of himself. That sounds good to me. Alright, so now we have things here. What is this? Signature skills. Logic, encyclopedia, rhetoric, drama, conceptualization, visual calculus. Motion. Inland Empire. Hunches and gut feelings. Okay. Empathy, authority, esprit de corps. Connect to Station 41. Understand cop culture. I see. Suggestion. Charm men and women. Play the puppet master. Okay. Endurance. Pain threshold. Physical instrument. Electrochemistry. Shivers. Half-light. The body take control. Threaten people. Okay. Hand-eye coordination, perception, reaction speed, savoir-faire, interfacing, composure. Okay. So I get to choose 1 per stat or just 1? Well, intellectual power, deduce the world. Produce fascinating trivia. That sounds like me. Practice the art of persuasion. Enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. Okay. Play the actor. Lie and detect lies. Understand creative, see art in the world. Make laws of physics work for law. Pardon me. So I only get to choose 1. Okay, so it is just 1. I must go now, but good luck on solving the cases. Thank you. And good luck with your own Pokemon shenanigans. So I only get 1. Okay. We'll go with that. We'll go with conceptualization. Okay. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. Alright.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
Okay. Can I... No, I can't. I want to reduce the amount of narration. Never, ever, ever? Simply keep on non-existing.
An inordinate amount of time passes.
We'll just not
There's
exist for a
only
little while.
void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
What was that about the X something?
Awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
I wanted to know about the X something.
Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
Nah, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me.
Really?
I do.
Alright.
I picked the wrong one.
Nothing
Oops.
down to fuck all, Borough.
That's fine. I flicked to the wrong answer. There are a few interesting little Doctor Who references here. Look, there's I am tired of being this type of animal, and who gives a shit?
Your days of giving a shit and being that type of animal were over.
No, I think not.
Really?
Yeah, let me go.
Like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Okay. I did this to
Yes.
myself.
Your one disco mother.
What is waiting for me?
Giant ball there. An evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
How big is the ball?
Make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
And this duking it out I keep hearing about. What's going on there?
It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
That's sad.
It is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
I drowned?
You lost.
Oh.
The sound outside, you recognize it. It's a Caprice Canena motor carriage.
Okay. I open my eyes to find oh wow. A rather depressing scene. Okay. Uh-huh. That's me, I guess. Okay. Left click. Alright, I have pants.
You hear a jingle. keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says whirling in rags.
We'll fish
on
them
the
out.
aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Well, I'm already partway to the disco. I have flare cut pants. So there's that.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
Grab the tie.
You reach out to grab the tie, but what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you.
Grab my chest. I damaged my health
You
doing
feel
that.
something in your chest.
Oh.
An unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw.
The smart thing would be to call for help.
Screaming isn't happening on account of extreme shortness of breath. You're just making it worse. Oh God, it's painful. All
Try
you
to remain
feel is
conscious.
pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do. It gets so dark. You don't even see her face. Like you
Did I
always
die
thought
already?
you would. You only see pain and fear. Cop suffers final heart attack. A detective lieutenant of the RCM passed away yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer, commented, "That ain't easy on the ticker."
Wow.
He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend and colleague.
That's
I think
incredible.
before he ever had a heart attack, his heart was broken. According to an official statement given by the RCM,
Oh man.
he was on the brink of
Are you
solving
kidding
a
me?
murder case.
God damn it. I'll be right back. I'm getting a phone call. Anyway. New game. Okay. I actually... Alright. Okay. Okay. We'll try it again. We'll try it with those stats one more time. Yeah, we'll give it another go. Record playthrough. Wait. Begin.
There is nothing ever.
Yep, got it.
Never ever an inordinate amount.
Yep. The X something. Yep, I want to get off. Yep,
Fear
let me out.
and apprehension. You should ask what's out there.
Yes.
Yep,
There's
yep.
this. You
Got
can't
it, got it.
infinitesimally find
Uh-huh.
the resources. Yes.
Yep.
The sound
Okay.
outside.
And we're back. I killed myself within 2 minutes. I think that's pretty funny. I'm gonna pick up those.
You hear
I'm
a
gonna
jingle. It says
get the keys, whirling in rags.
The
Yep,
aluminium key.
got it. What's up with that? Uh-huh. I have keys. Cool. Is that a shirt? That's a shirt. The disco begins.
This fan has 2 chain pull. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend, and wants to reattach it. The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier
Okay.
to reach the tie now.
Hold. Alright.
Terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Nah. Did I kill myself again?
Something in your chest.
Did I kill myself again?
It's spreading to your left arm.
Oh.
Your jaw very. There's no shame. It's cop suffers. Fight.
Okay. Okay. Alright. I got it. I killed myself again. I think that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. This game is not being kind. No, alright, we're trying it again. We're trying it again. I wanna if I die again. If I die again, I wanna figure out whether or not the physical stat governs how much health I have.
Never an inordinate amount of time passes.
An awareness.
Excellent. Do you really?
You wouldn't like.
Fear and apprehension.
There's this giant. You can't
Uh-huh,
find the resources. Is
The sound.
And we're back. I killed myself by turning on some lights. Oof. Right, we'll make better decisions this time, I guess.
You hear
Yes.
it says
Uh-huh.
whirling in rags on the alley.
Uh-huh, keys, got it. Uh-huh. Blazer, got it. Oh, the pants even make my savoir-faire worse. Okay. Looks like someone skinned this blazer off some long extinct disco animal. Has an enigmatic white rectangle on the back and the right sleeve. Gotcha. These golden brown trousers are flare cut. Normal bell-bottom trousers would be boot cut, but these are far from normal. They are someone's piss-soaked, cum-stained party pants. Okay. Alright, what's going on in here, huh? You see bottles in the bath of wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. Yeesh. Oh, I can... Alright. Gotcha. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Let's see. Reel to Reel is still on. Uh-huh. Ooh. Shoes. Fabulous. Oh, one shoe for my left foot. Nice. Okay. What's going on over here?
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Let's assess the damage.
Shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Ooh, did I break it with my hands?
A web of scarring covers the back of your right hand. But
You didn't
none
learn
of
your
it is recent.
Press F5 sometimes. Come on.
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. It
That's
is
the size of the
too large
impact.
for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot.
Aha.
It's been heavy
Now I know where my
and
other
thrown
foot
with
is.
force.
One controller. I'm sure there's a quick save button for controller.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with
Figure
your
it
own
out.
shoe.
Come on.
Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room. A cool
I
wind
should go
pushes
get
in.
that shoe.
Your toes curl up from the cold.
I gotta wear stuff. There's a door in here. Where does this lead, I wonder? Can I drag these things out? No, apparently not. Let's see. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. So that's how that works. I do not like the fixed camera. That gets me a little bit. It's okay though. Oh, there's a person there. Well, that's all fine and good, but I want my shoe. What's this? Something on the table. Money. Cool. Fantastic. Hey, my shoe. Nice. Okay. And my savoir-faire is now even worse. I'm a -2. But I have +1 composure, which is excellent. Wow, I'm a real handsome looking guy. Hey.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet, like
Wow.
two baby crocodiles. Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Well, I have good shoes that fit me well, and really that is a huge part of having good quality of life, honestly. Having poorly fitting shoes is not good. What's up? Smell of the sea makes you dizzy. I'm going inside. Notice that the window is not broken out here. Little continuity error. Calendar says it's March. The year is 51.
Hello,
Okay.
officer.
Officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Really digging the art style. Yeah, it's pretty neat. This young woman raises a cigarette to her
A silver
lips.
jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
Officer, am I military
Uh,
personnel?
No.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Why do you call me an
Because
officer?
You're a police officer, sir.
You're
I'm
shitting
not.
me.
Unless you've been shitting us all this time. You've been here
All
for
this
3
time?
days. On official police business, no less.
Really?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
You have no doubt about drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
Suggestion challenging. Try the expression on her. Let it. Oh, you want her. Fit. Let's slow her roll there, cowboy. Let's go with this. But I do know when someone's not telling me the whole story. What am I doing here? What's
There's
my
a
case?
mercenary out back. He's been hanged. The body has been there for a week now. The locals probably got tired of it and called the cops. I didn't
Why did you
mean
tell
to
me that?
overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost, officer.
Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law? That's a great
Sergeant
question.
yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
A glimpse. Don't let it stand. Assert yourself.
I don't think I have the right character for this. Better let it go.
Retreat
Say
is
nothing.
not a winning tactic.
Shut the fuck up.
Of
Where's
course.
she going now?
Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Okay.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Goodbye.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay, yeah. Alright, that seems to be the door does not open sound. Oh, what's this? This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper, Trompe le Monde. Okay. So the culture here is a little strange. We have real as the currency. We have some French going on. We've got some disco stylings. It's a little odd. Or am I? Oh, okay. We're doing a slow pan over the whole scene. Gotcha. What's this? Summer door closed for the winter. It's like a little stage for a live music performance. Not a well-made stage. Big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. Speakers connected to the radio. Music is seasoned with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast oceanic soul.
My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover.
At this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard through a PA system by other people.
What should I
You
sing?
have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
Lamentation. Yeah, that sounds like my speed.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one. You have to find something tragic
Okay.
to sing first, though.
All right, well, we'll do that. Eventually. Hello.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
I have history with this person.
That was disdain in his eyes. Even now, he's purposely ignoring you.
Fuck him. What's up with the bird?
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it.
Okay.
Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall.
I probably
This is
did
the
that.
skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
I have a feeling I did that. So let's not stir the pot.
The man plucks at the seabird, frowning.
You're the
No,
bartender.
I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Sure.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
You're being sarcastic.
You ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room.
I'm guessing I didn't do any of those
You're
things.
right, you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to.
What have I been
I
doing?
haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Okay. Water cooler, large bubbles rising on surface. Software and electric juice. Oh, all right. Someone's in the kitchen. Menu has nothing on it. Woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today's starts in a man's handwriting. Okay, there are different cafeteria managers. I mean, as indicated by him saying that he's not here all the time. I run into the other cafeteria manager. She, perhaps, may have something to say about what I've been doing. Okay. I'm not going to go in there anytime soon. Or at least not in the next 2 minutes. Sign reads, Mess Hall reserved for union members. Doors open 16 o'clock. What's up with this? Royal pinball machine. Hello. You have a thing. Don't I have a thing on the back? I do. Let's talk to you first.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting.
Okay.
If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Let's be cordial.
Hello.
Shake his hand.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name. For
Okay.
yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Oh, I gotta invent a name for myself.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath.
Uh-huh.
You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
Ooh. All right. It is not yet time. I don't really know my name. Say nothing. I'm not sure what my name is yet, but we'll get there eventually. It's not yet time.
Okay, then. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
You mean him? No, I haven't. There must be. I just talked to the cafeteria
If
manager.
you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
That's
It
what
also
I've
would
heard.
hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
No. I have
Okay,
not done that
We'll have
yet.
time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No.
The body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detected
it
weariness
is.
in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Yeah, I get
Where
that.
it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
I don't think it would be very smart to clue him into the fact that I don't remember anything, so let's
As for
get going.
you, officer.
If you're about to embark
He
on
gained,
an
he's in my party.
shouldn't
Wow.
you have a badge?
I
You
should
mean
have a
you
badge
don't
or
have a
something.
badge? Losing
on
your
me when I woke up.
identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Okay. Thank you, tutorial agent. Alright, interview, inspect, and report badge missing. Got it. We'll come back to you in a minute, miss. Let's
The
talk
man
to you again.
with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Guard, right? You run this place.
Yes.
Okay. Not a
I
fan
am
of
Kim
cops, huh?
Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
I'm currently in between names.
Fantastic.
Kim's about. We'll let Kim talk.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you
Okay.
have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Excellent. As surmised, the other person was here at the
You
time.
said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I don't really think anything of you right now.
I didn't imply that.
Yeah,
Detective.
now we now we're thinking it a little bit.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Yeah, okay, I have
His
questions.
face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa.
We're gonna build up to the big questions. Where
Behind
exactly
this
is the
building,
body?
There's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do
That's
we get
easy.
there?
See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Does he
Okay.
want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
They hoisted him up. Book him. He already knows too much. Yeah. Did you kill him?
She went away because none of your business.
She went away because none of my. I don't know. It seems to be at least partial witness to a crime. That seems very much my business. Why she's not here?
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Am I not a cop? Everything's my
Okay,
business. Yeah,
you got me.
exactly.
She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Thank you.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
Stuff gets on my nerves. I'm a feminist. Everything has something to do with everything.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was.
Yeah,
I
who
don't
killed
know
him?
who killed him. I'm not the.
This is it. He said they hoisted
Yeah, he
him.
did say they. You're right, Noof. He did say they.
This they, if he doesn't know.
Who is they?
People are saying it was the union dock workers. That it was a lynching.
Okay, who's saying that?
Customers, the people who eat
Tell
here.
me.
A lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her.
Okay, yeah. What reason did they have?
I would suppose it's because they.
Yeah,
have
your
no-
funny thing is relevant. Yeah. I imagine there's going to be a lot of little nuance related to people not telling you everything, but hinting at stuff. You need the information, not vagueness, damn it. Yeah. Just tell me everything. God.
You mean the strike?
Okay. So there's civil unrest.
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbor company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
I don't think we're just going to
Turns
ask
the
that.
page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
Actually, that's it.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Slip away unnoticed. I don't think that's gonna happen, and I could die again. So let's not do that. What is?
Excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
Okay.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Okay. Yep. You
Wow,
mean I owe you
you're a
money?
Genius. Yes, that's right. Money. You owe this
You're
establishment
under
130 real.
arrest. What exactly is
philosopher?
money?
Money is what
no.
grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Okay, proceed and show him the coins.
Yes,
Is this money? 10 plus 10 plus 20 equals 40. I'm now down to 90, right?
No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real.
But that's horrible.
It is.
His antipathy is overcome by compassion for the sheer smallness of the money. Isn't it evil? The order of magnitude between what is asked of a person and what they have.
Darkness rides. Oh, we'll
There's
keep
a
it to
shuffle
myself.
of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsura. That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
Okay.
I'm
what
sorry,
happens
but
now?
he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
I'll
I'm
see
sorry
what I
couldn't
can
help you
do.
more. You should take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car, okay?
good luck.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Uh-huh.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been
Do
at this
I
hostel
have a
cafeteria
home?
for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Let's be assertive about it.
Why
Up
did
on
you say
Marble
that?
Hill. We'll ask Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
No. But isn't that an expression, not a place? A saying.
Expression.
Up on Marvel Hill, a great high place.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
I don't want to be a hobo cop. No.
You
Let's
can try.
trace it back.
Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, okay. So this is new. Lonesome, long way home. Temporary research bonus. Okay, so this is like a sort of mini game. Oh, quick save. All right, sure. Do that. Solution. Let's run. Let's just make drunken steps. Home. Jump across the raised channel bridge southwest of here. Fall over. Get up. Get off the asphalt in 20 minutes. Shuffle your feet through courtyards, scaring little children. Go under the great raised motor tract, the 881, until you reach le domaine imminent. Le domaine imminent. In North Jamrock. Streets are frozen this time of year, caked with ice. Walk down Main to perdition. There's a side alley there and your footprints in the mud. Internalize. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is a passive thing that just kind of happens, and I can choose to have a certain amount of these happening at the same time. Okay. Interesting. All right. You've heard of RoboCop. This is his cousin, HoboCop. Oh, okay. I can do that. All right, I can double click to run. That's nice. That's always good. Oh, no. There was something going on.
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full flavor cigarettes.
What are its
Clinging
hallmarks?
to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
I would rather know more about the world today, considering I don't know kind of anything about it.
The contemporary period stands still. The fated carousel of progress that doomed the royalists is itself winding down. Our time is decelerating into what no one knows.
Gotcha. All right. Well,
Hello,
you're here now.
sweetie.
Well, we're here now. Let's have a little chat. Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
Maybe
And
I
have you
am.
found anyone to be sweet to?
I seem to have bad memories of that, so
I'm
we'll...
sorry if I was being overly familiar. I know we've only just met. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Okay,
This
that's
Lena is
lovely.
wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
You seem to be in a chair. How'd you like to roll with me? I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything. Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money? I set my emotional intelligence to be slightly above average, so we're not going to push.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
All right. Let's go through the door. Okay. All right, we've got some stuff over here. A person there. But the priority seems to be the body, so we'll go take care of that. Bottles inside, What's this? Okay. And there's that hole behind the building. There's a child. Are you there's the body. Are you throwing rocks at the body?
Kuno's got this.
If there ever was such a thing as an
He is
ugly
throwing
kid,
rocks at the body.
then
Spoilers, this is a
it.
well-written game.
He's almost exquisite in his ugliness.
That is what I've heard.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy Kuno!
Hey,
Right in
kid.
the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
Love it in the dick.
Hmm.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Hey, stop using slurs at my crime scene.
Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Juicy.
I mean drugs.
What?
The kid's on drugs.
Yeah,
Oh.
Kuno! Ride the lightning, Kuno!
Kuno's riding at sea.
Uh-huh.
Kuno! You should throw the rake!
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Look,
Alright,
kid.
entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you
Did
got
I
there?
hear drugs? Yes, you did.
Show
This
me what
kid
you
is... Kid's on drugs. He's throwing rocks at a corpse.
Shitload pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
The usual being. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
Yeah, Kuno is suited off his guard. He is absolutely in the clouds right now. He is, he's just kind of hanging, throwing rocks. Would that corpse ever do to him? I get the feeling that he's, well, at least this child suspects him of being, not straight and, despises him for it. So that's not cool. Yeah, who he
Kuno's
was.
fucking.
Can you beat the
Kuno
kid
used
up?
to fucking for
Well,
target practice.
we'll see.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
Kuno knows all kinds of shit. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all. Trying to make the Kuno sing into the popo phone.
You
Probably.
know how it
Kuno.
got up there?
Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional. I don't know. Some fucking Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
Night City doesn't
Why you gotta
exist.
be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You haven't been in Kuno's head. You want to know where Kuno was? You want to know what Kuno's been?
Don't tell him that, Kuno!
It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno's city. Night City. Rage City. The City of Rage. That's it. And it's not lame.
Uh-huh.
Lame!
That's the name of Kuno's city, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
Yeah, this kid's been macro dosing on some real shit and has no clue what's going on.
It's impossible to deduce what it is about, at least for the moment.
You're
It will-
testing Kuno's patience.
Get lost,
Uh-huh.
Right, pig? This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it? Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno's Kuno, pig.
It's always Kuno, never I.
Uh-huh.
Clearly, the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
Kuno doesn't do that smart shit. Don't throw that. bullshitter, Kuno. Trying to get Kuno.
The boy knows he has an addictive personality. Admirable insight for his age.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you! Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
What?
Help! He's got the Kuno, help! Yeah?
I'm just gonna
Get out
leave.
of here before the Kuno beats the shit out of you.
We're just gonna.
Yeah, that's right. Drag your fat ass out of here, fat boy, before Kuno fucks you.
Don't listen. Just go.
We're just going. We're gonna get the body down. Ladders for kids wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. Uh-huh.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Not a very likable child indeed, no.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
Okay.
Yes?
Kim, what do you think we should do? Never mind. I want a quick save. What's up with that? I was trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. Okay.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Yeah. Thanks for reminding me. Quick save. Yeah, you should be doing that. Look up your nose without throwing up.
The smell is repulsive.
I failed.
It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind.
I'm gonna try to walk away. All right. Well, we're flushing some of the booze.
Too late. It's impossible to until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it. The
Thanks,
hangover
Kim.
is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. If you can.
Think it would help?
Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor. There is
Where would we get it?
east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Pretty clever.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Oh, interesting. Hey, I got the lieutenant's handkerchief. Nice. It is very hard to not vomit here, I imagine. Okay, there we are. Yeah, alright. Ooh,
There are several footprints in the mud.
footprints.
Left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Let's check it out.
Who do you think you are? A super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents.
Damn.
No pattern emerges for the time being.
Okay, well.
Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Noted.
Alright. Well, yeah, I did that. I think most people would lose their lunch seeing a corpse. Yeah, especially one that's been hanging there for 7 days. Okay, I got a healing item for my morale. That seems to be my not health, but sort of health.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material Eternite. It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old Glad you asked. When junior researcher Olari Tal invented Eternite in the Vartna Polytechnic Institute some 30-odd years ago, he thought it would last forever. Hence the name Eternite. Sadly, the only lasting thing turned out to be the material's highly carcinogenic effect.
Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material?
Because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid pallets. Rhythmic pattern calms your mind.
Okay, failing that check helped, I guess. Nice.
There's more to this. You get this strange feeling. Hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. Especially the small ones.
Okay. Noted. Let's go talk to this fucker. What's going on?
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
Want to ask some
Going away
questions?
for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
You there, behind the
Don't fuck
fence.
with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not here, pig. You're not seeing this.
You can still see the top of her hat from behind the fence.
Alright, we're not getting anywhere with that right now.
This trash container is locked. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still. The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death. The lieutenant leans in to inspect the lock.
We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage. Or we could ask for a key.
Or we could ask for a key.
In racks.
Yeah.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
Yeah. But where's the crown? Another royalist thing. Oh, I can sprint by... Oh, beautiful. I can sprint by holding shift. Person there. There's little... Okay, yeah. There's a bookshop with some display shelves outside. What's up? It takes willpower to even read the author's name. John Koss from Igonia. Okay. It's a book about pate. Okay, so there seems to be quite a bit of stuff to explore. Bird. Very cool. Oh. Is that blood? What the hell? Okay.
Hey, up here, piggo.
Up here. Well, I can't see you, so keeps that permanence.
Yeah, you better keep walking.
Oh, I see now.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. The door
I will
rattles
knock.
against your knuckles. The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers inside. Ha! The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here. No, I already told. Go check the backyard door. Maybe some...
Backyard door. There must be another entrance to the east.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
There is no reply.
Okay, well, that didn't work. What's that? So we're getting a lay of the land here. A cozy bookstore indeed. Ooh. Fell on a boat. What's this say? Docking reserved for residents of the apartments. Okay. Alright. There are several very interesting ways this early interaction with Kuno can go. Some can push the plot forward a lot through information. Some have Kuno say a bunch of slurs and become feral and tell you all the drugs he is on at the ripe age of 12. And at least one allows you to punch him in the face. Most NPCs are this deep and varied. Game good. Keep that in mind. Well, maybe we'll punch Kuno in the face a bit later. Now, I want to inspect that body. And for that, I need ammonia. Hello.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, all right?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
Yeah, let's show him how it's done.
This felt wrong. Wrong like touching your sister's breast. Through your sister's breast.
Mon Dieu! Good job, officer. That was an excellent throw.
That was terrible and you know it. No need to mock me.
What are you talking about? You just executed a pretty much perfect pétanque throw.
How are you ever going to get the officer's shit off your nose, Gaston? Or even climb out of his ass?
That's just how Johnny Ballgame is extraordinary. That's not my name. That's not my name.
Because those rooster pants are squeezing you senseless. Whatever happened to practical, durable, Revachol made?
Yes, officer. What do we need from this gentleman?
Yeah. Well, I threw that ball real good. Don't want to be Johnny Ballgame? No, I need another name. We're not going for Johnny Ballgame.
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
Okay. What's the local sentiment?
Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But are you not part of the union?
Pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
If I knew, I
Oh,
would not be
we want to
afraid
get back there.
Tell you, I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily
Scab?
business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
I don't know. I'm feeling some anti-union sentiment from this game. But I think that perhaps this is not exactly a good union.
'Tis true, sire. He knows nothing.
Thank you for your time. We'll come back. Oh, is this your car, Kim?
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery.
Indeed, it seems to be Kim's car.
Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. the Caprice Kinema motor carriage. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Let's do the radio.
Tableau lights up, and the green button
Pardon me.
labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
Mm-hmm.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Firewalker. Let's be cordial. Hi, Alice.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Let's tell him about my. Well, yeah. Let's go with
Just a
the
second, officer.
badge first.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
Uh-huh.
The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over. 10-18, state your message, sir.
Uh-huh. I'm in dire need of financial assistance. Okay. We're gonna... Yeah, we need to report my badge missing.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge? Who lost his badge?
I'm gonna just let this ride.
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think? It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective.
Okay, so my name is Dick Mullen.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Can we just move on? Yeah. Okay, you know what? No, fuck you guys.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh goddamn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Okay, let's just move on.
I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
It's me, Dick, yeah.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
10-9,
Jesus
come
Christ.
again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too. Sergeant Orson wants to know if you...
Check your pockets. Check your...
I don't have my gun. Oh.
Okay, it's gone. Your gun is most definitely gone.
Oh no.
Line, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun.
I didn't lose that.
Over the phone, it's easy. Just say it like it's the truth. And then it becomes
No, of course I didn't lose my gun.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor freak who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it and fast. We can have some gang back.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance? Over.
Yes.
Oh, I hear you.
What a does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything.
All right. That's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
I'm begging. I don't have a place to sleep tonight.
Well, I guess he'd better crack.
Vicmar said.
Who cares what this Vicmar said? Enough, officer. This begging is below your dignity.
It is paramount to the investigation that you grant me more money.
He says it's
He isn't getting a
request denied, sir. Over.
Fine.
Anything else, sir? Over. Okay.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
I need information.
Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question. That's a negative, sir. I got 10-12 visitors present here. Over.
I've already told you about my life.
Well, that's,
Does he actually want something, or is he...
He asked if he ever told me about...
For God's sake, cut this shit out!
Sir, Satellite Officer Vicmar. So, was there anything else?
We're just... No. We're just gonna wrap this up.
Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy Pidier. Around a dozen cops.
Well, I'm not getting any money, and they all hate me.
The small room is
awesome.
filled with cigarette smoke, a buzz with laughter when Officer Judith Minot enters. Her left arm is in bandages, and her hair trimmed short.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
What happened is my partner made contact, and it's not good. He's lost his badge. He seemed confused, delirious even.
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, all right. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
Yeah, Mac's right. This was some gnarly shit there. I mean, before he started...
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. He's one of us, goddamn this.
We must help him.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carrot juice? He's a lost man.
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. He wouldn't.
Mac, man the door. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain. Or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few days.
Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here.
Far north, on the other side of the
Well,
motorway,
they
the
kind of
officer
have my back.
quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage.
Far north on the other side of the moon. Oh, me.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
I gotta talk to Sylvie.
What is the number, officer?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
I'm a creative guy.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Just wait. Relax.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
Excellent. Let's be professional about this. Hello, this is police calling.
All right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled to be talking to you again.
Was it you who called the police?
Not me.
Do you know who made that call?
Sorry, I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
So the Union has a phone, and there's one further down the coast.
Okay.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Why? Yeah, why didn't you call?
Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the court.
I meant us.
No one calls the police. The Union would get angry. You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Garbage.
Hmm. Let's ask Kim about it.
No. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the dock workers union.
Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
I see.
I don't know what to tell you, officer. I didn't call you because I didn't want to get in trouble with the others. Yeah, go on.
Maybe we don't reveal that information to a civilian. Yeah, that's a bad idea.
You mean why did I leave the bar?
Why not?
Well, we kind of know already. Well, yeah, I mean, we kind of already know what's going on there.
Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now. I do
Okay.
hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Why does she seem angry with me? God damn it.
Have a problem with you. It must be someone else she's angry about. Some other guy. Like God. Trust me, you wouldn't want to be the guy here. You know how it is. Yak, yak, nag, nag.
Okay, alright, empathy. I'm not with you on this one.
The guy. Your Lieutenant Love. Matchmaker extraordinaire. Help the poor girl out. Lest she turns into a spinster.
Hey, let's not do this internalized misogyny shit.
I'm just telling things the way they are. You have to act, Lieutenant Love.
Fuck off,
You
empathy.
have to calm that hysteric down. Tell it you've got everything under control. Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love?
No, I'm not doing that.
What? You want?
Call was terminated by the other party. Anything else?
I'm not, yeah, I'm good. I'm done.
7th, over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering
What the
levers,
fuck?
a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel.
Yeah, we're gonna take out the toolbox.
And click.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Well, we don't really need the pry bar yet, but I feel like we may need the chain cutters
Are long and sleek.
and the flashlight.
Snap, snap. Go the cutters in your hand. It's robust, weatherproof, lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
All right.
The pry bar.
I mean, we'll just take it all. We might need it.
In your hand, useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Breathe as you tap on the gauge. The indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's it.
There's no use pressing the hit button.
Translation. We're not going alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
Gotcha. All right. We got some tools. We made the calls. We have some tools now. And then we need to figure out who made the call reporting the crime. We have asked the station for funds, but that didn't really work out. Gotta track down my stuff. How's that going? Okay. So we should go and talk to the manager again. Empathy has decided that if you are not Johnny Baseball, you must be Lieutenant Love. Or at least, Peter Pushy. Closed for winter, please use main entrance. Yes. Okay. Seems to be a crowd of protesters. Yeah. They're not letting us through. Oh, the strike. That's probably what it is. That's probably the strike, yeah. Alright, let's go in. Let's have a little chat with the manager once more.
Can I help you? Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you. Prod at him and find out.
We're good. That's not important to the
What
case.
do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
You wait and see, Cafe. Absolutely in the question. First we find out your body is ready, sire.
Yes. Okay. Alright, so we have the keys now. Let's go see what's in there. Also need to go find ammonia. It's the logo of the municipality of Revachol. Gotcha.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock.
We'll use the key.
With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't. There is, but you won't like it. Sweat, the smell
Open the
of
lid.
rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
All right, let's go in order, I guess.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however. Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes?
Pardon me?
Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer. Guitar marked.
Nice.
Pocket empty. Or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see?
Something slimy catches your eye. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
All right, more evidence. Let's go.
Overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
Let's keep looking.
Such as kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than...
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force. Not really.
You think someone there?
All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's...
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
I want the mug. Give me the mug.
Broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron, only in its social sensibility.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Okay.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Let's check out the mug. Use the interact button in the inventory. I don't know what. E? Space? F? I don't know what the interact button is. Let's have a look. Action interact. Oh, well, I thought I pressed that. Okay.
It's just.
Oh, I see.
What's there to read here? Not much. Oh boy. Here we go. What are you going to say about the broken, tossed away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
Example of prejudice.
But it was
what
in
not
the
to do.
trash. Why not just call it out when you see it? Or do some volunteering work. Just finish your case, detective.
I'll do that. Okay. Alright, well, we got a mug and we got some info. Evidence too. Okay. Let's go back in the building. And have another talk with the manager.
Can I help you? Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for. How
They found the
strange.
victim's clothes.
I certainly didn't put them there.
Could someone else have put them
had
there?
the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my stuff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
Hmm. And who else has keys?
Trash
It's just
collection
the service.
CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road.
We think that the garbage company is involved? Maybe they are. We'll find out.
Yes. What thing?
Oh yeah, what about, what's
Not
that about the
whole
union?
damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers.
Hey,
Orders
that's a
and
dig at
always
me.
pay on time.
Yeah, well, if I had the money, I'd give it to you.
But grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead.
I am above gratuitous baiting.
Lord faction is occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info. We don't.
Solid, Kim.
We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
Well, it did say that it's reserved for them.
There are these things called
for 1600.
You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept. Just making clear you got that.
Yeah, okay, well.
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
Maybe something pertinent to the investigation in the kitchen.
Pan-fried. He was lynched. What could the kitchen possibly have to do with... Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you must.
Interesting that they list it in 24-hour time, but the voiceover says 1 p.m. Huh. Maybe in other languages, they actually say 1300 or something similar?
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Okay.
Yes, have you got it? Like what? I was rarely enjoying...
Yeah, we'll come back to that later. 24-hour time always throws me for a loop. I mean, it is unusual to people who are more accustomed to 12-hour intervals. mean, it's not, but it's not that bad.
The door is closed. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. Somewhere inside, a tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
Okay,
the door is closed.
We're good. I'll try the handle though.
This door can only be opened with a key.
Okay, well, that's not helping. And I think this door is just straight up not openable to me, so we'll go in here. Hey Kim, what do you think of the room, huh?
Yes? What do you want to know? I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
Everyone in this world is doing something without you except Kim. It's true.
His disdain is clear.
Or lonely amnesia, man.
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
You know what I'm in on? Retrograde amnesia.
An imbecile cup of.
I got it.
Stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If
Yeah, it's fine.
Anything else you want
I
to
understand.
know about the case? Good.
I got it. We're good. The pissing comp. Apparently, there was a pissing match between Precinct 41 and Precinct 57. Ask Kim about this after the initial inspection of the dead body is done. Yeah, who won the piss off? Kim tries.
This fan has two chains. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should.
We're not gonna kill ourselves by turning the lights on again. But I am curious what will happen now that Kim is here.
Or has it been consigned there as punishment?
So we're gonna pull on the light bulb.
Turn.
Damaged health. Yeah.
In your chest. And natural pressure. It's spreading. Yeah. Screaming isn't happening on account of extreme. All you feel is pain and weak. Cop suffers final.
Okay. Well, that does not. Kim being there. Oh. Okay. Kim being there does not help. Got it. Load. Understood.
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet.
Non-canon and that didn't happen. Yeah, that was it's not real.
But it's all just two more.
I did it my way. Say nothing, nod stoically.
Toward the door. Like
You'd like to leave? I'd like to leave too. We'll get to that.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting.
The option to go to sleep becomes available.
And no time to rest yet. And I can't even stay here. I haven't paid. Okay. Kim Kitsuragi, I am not first aid certified. It seems an oversight on the part of his precinct. Okay. Let's talk to the woman again.
Hello again, sweetie.
No, we're good. We're not gonna do that yet. I need to find. Oh, right. I can't go out this way. Ah. That door is closed for the time. It's the summer door and it's winter now. It's silly how that works. Ooh, what's up here?
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
What's going on here?
Man. It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
How long has this been going on?
I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Mazout is an antiquated term for heavy fuel oils. This man has a barely suppressed performative streak, or he just likes unusual words, or both.
Dig your style, man.
Imagine. It's been a whole week already.
Behind the laugh, however, a touch of sorrow.
So tell me, what do you need?
Oh yeah.
One of
You
us
know about the
drivers.
dead man?
I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff. The
All
man
right.
taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay. Seems like a nice enough guy. Cool. Can I get down? Oh, okay. What's going on over here? Humanox. Okay. It's a plaque. What's it say?
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods. A silver
Who
plaque
is this?
on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane." Not a good track record
Okay.
of mental health in that family.
What? Yeah, what was he up to?
Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy. Well,
Tell
he
me more.
went through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol.
Wow.
His own man
The whole thing, huh?
foreshadowed
Holy
the fall
cow.
of the monarchy during the anti-centennial revolution, an end
Just
to
gonna
the
get a
family
ton of
and the monarchy on the
nonsense history, huh? I mean, yeah, fair enough. I have other
Philip
questions.
III's
We're good. We're good. That's okay. We're good. That could be important later. But for now, we'll leave it be. Okay. Can I actually pass through here? Oh, I can. Hold on. Ooh. All right.
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
No, not
I
a
was
scab.
just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, "Let us cop for less money." Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the wild north? Come to see the strife?
No, it's a murder.
That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
You're right. It's almost impossible. I'm 91% sure I'll never get it solved.
I wouldn't even know where to start with that. Much better here at the harbor, for an honest union man like me.
All right. Well,
You know,
what what
seriously,
is the strike about?
I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing with the organization.
Okay. All I can think of when I hear scab is Brendan Lee Mulligan yelling, "Gnome scab." Brendan Lee Mulligan's a funny guy. He's a talented individual. He's really good at improv. Okay. All right. Well. What's this? In case of strike, press button behind guard. Okay, well, there appears to be a small gang over here doing congregation stuff. We'll do this. Hermetically sealed door locked by electronic means. There's no lock picking or door kicking on this one. Apparently that's not happening. Read. Sick. Okay. I gotta go over there. It said button. Is that the button? No. What's going on over here?
Body betrays your degeneracy.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Don't say anything. Size him up first.
Say nothing, size him up
Are
first.
you admiring my morphophysiology? It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, Sandwich. You are not in danger because you are not a threat to me.
Okay. Well, my body isn't important. I'm with the police. We need to get into the harbor.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al Ghul. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
You know, yeah, you're right. I'm an alcoholic.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Show him the ham still got it.
Begging for help. Attempting
we just want to get through, huh?
For cooperation. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicable. You will be superseded.
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach.
Okay,
It must
come
be
on,
the
man.
one that opens the door to the harbor.
It is my task to keep the degenerate drunks from entering the harbor.
Hey, you're right,
Enough
man.
with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Simonine Island. The walls will be lined
Yeah,
with water.
There may be a peaceful solution.
You got
to
it, buddy.
this. You could internalize Measurehead's race theory. He would take you as one of his own. Well,
Wouldn't that...
not as such. What you do with a mastery of advanced race theory is up to you. You could reject the findings.
An advanced race.
Accept them and become an advanced racist.
Holy cow. We'll conceptualize.
Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Yeah, Measurehead, I'm new here. What's going on?
The lieutenant looks toward the harbor's electronic door, and then to you. He lets out an audible sigh.
You are obviously a liberal, Sailorlight. A polyculturalist. I can see it from your love of microtechnology and your sartorial choices. Do not deny your friend the truth you have denied yourself. There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you need education on?
Oh boy.
Those are the Simonese, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Maun, of course. The Maun are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
genetic pool has led the Maun on reprehensible street parades. In Maun, the Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorans of Meteo by the golden Pisantic Sea, the Suren of Sur-la-Clé, and even the North, the other large.
That's so cool, man. Oh, yeah.
Overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, making them listen to El Mariachi music and eat up, as proven by the Maun and the Mesque. Occidental type A is in retrograde.
Yep, continue receiving wisdom.
The latter is
Nature was not capable of more.
Okay, let's keep going. As much as I don't want to. Why is Volo so bad at not being in danger? He pursues knowledge at all costs. And has no wisdom to back up that pursuit. This creature has insulted my severe eczema. Well, I'm sure he's got to insult a whole lot more than that.
The Koikos of Grad, Yugo, Zimsk, Shest et al. Are what you would...
Yes. To an untrained eye, the Koiko appear white and pinkish. Like a hands-on pinkness is of the
Yep.
Koiko.
Yep, gotcha.
4 ethnostates?
They are microscopic. The Semeno Areopagite Supers, its leaders, the Revacholians, have...
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening. But that's...
The Revolution came to Ravachol.
Oh boy.
In Zaraz, the Revolution...
Oh man, okay, yep.
Tips, CF, are a museum of failed chimeric experiments, and it would be cruel to entertain ourselves with you understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask. We will see.
Access to the Union is important for our investigation.
Am I mildly worried he might take it seriously? The lieutenant thinks. Yes, I am. He concludes.
Well, yeah, we're just...
I cannot possibly...
We're gonna...
What else we have to
There's absolutely no chance I get that.
You're...
I cannot quick save.
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race...
There must be some friction there. He's keeping it well hidden, however.
Oh, okay, yeah. But you do serve them. How's that
Mr.
affecting your
Clare
life?
is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital. Something your race, naivistic communists, never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure.
Yeah,
Individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerate youth culture, have you not?
Youth culture does not... Yeah, I'm old. I can't be affected by youth culture.
You are a degenerate individualist and a rock and roll rebel. A pawn of international finance. Just like I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the...
Measurehead stoically looks to the distance, in silence.
Know anything about this mug?
Does not so much as glance at the object.
This your kind of thing?
Showing me your pathetic cup.
He had nothing to do with it.
Uh-huh. The cup has not yet served a purpose, but it will. Eventually.
I don't think anything about it.
Your pedomorphic friend is right. You should leave.
Yeah, we're leaving. We're leaving. You know, how about... Oh, we can't even talk to them. Talk to... Okay, yeah. Can't talk to anyone here other than that fine specimen. Youth culture created rock and roll, flavored jams, and individualism. Write that down. Write that down. Pretees. Wow.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you? My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits. I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage.
Passage
If it's
grants
all
itself.
So simple. Why don't the strike?
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in. Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist up there. Walk right past, then press the button to unlock, then go past him again, and you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
They're actually saying it's
Don't
quite
worry,
difficult.
I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best Measurehead in a physical confrontation, or you could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Yeah. Has anyone here ever beaten him?
He's incredibly strong.
Okay.
Sure.
We're gonna leave. Alright, so I want to check this out. Hey there.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
What are you reading?
You mean this? This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
me
cool.
neither. I don't
What's
know.
going on here?
Frit? A
What
7
is it?
to 11 grocery store. I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
The story
Yeah,
goes
okay.
that normal Fritta, with 2 T's, a men's workwear shop in Vredefort, was already taken. So when Fritta Retail Inc. grew into a multinational corporation, they had to add an extra letter to avoid.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but
Have you got any ammonia?
From her magazine.
yes, what we have is there, in the medicine cabinet. Go take a look yourself.
Alright. Do you know anything
I
about the
don't
body?
really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so
Well,
not
did you know him?
really. No, I didn't know him at all.
Okay.
I don't know really long.
Okay. Well, give us your
I don't
perspective.
know.
No need to worry.
It's very helpful.
It's just standard procedure for us to...
Okay. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Well, let's look over here. No roses, dozens of them. Let's check it out.
The machine stands in the corner. A sign says 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Oh, that's the tear machine. It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine. You need a bag, I guess. Feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some.
Okay. I can convert random crap into money. Noted.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles.
Okay.
A
That
small cabinet on the wall is
looks
filled
like
with
the medicine
various
cabinet.
medicine bottles. Nasal. Their logo is the bloodless rose. Pure.
Just ask me if you
Okay.
need anything from St. Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
I need the ammonia, but I can't because I don't have enough money. Ooh, money. Nice. Ooh, trash. Maybe there's money in there. Oh, well, got some magnesium. Okay. Okay, well... What's that? Okay. Well, let's have a talk with this person before we head in.
Martinez.
Oh, Gardner.
What can I help you with? We don't see a lot of police around here. That's all. Of course.
Excellent.
What can I help you with? Sure. I'm done with it. Go easy on that
Fantastic.
stuff. It gave me a terrible headache. Of course. Where to? There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings. Somewhat
Okay,
no
so you're the waypoint finder. You're the signpost, I guess. What's up with the fucking police business?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop. She shifts.
Never mind. That's okay. I'm gonna leave.
You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
Can I borrow your gloves?
Keep them. I have another pair.
Oh, fucking sick. Nice. +1 interfacing. Hell yeah. Gloves, let's go, baby. That's the most helpful person we've been in contact with so far. Nice. Alright. Oh, I have the ability to level stuff up. Okay. Interesting. And pool of ammonia. How do I... Held. No? Okay. Well, I have the ammonia. I'm not sure how I use it. Oh well. So we have the ability to level something up. Okay. Not sure what I want to level up yet, but we'll figure that out after I do this.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes.
Okay,
The body below is entirely dedicated to that.
I only have a +1. Oh man.
Is all it does now.
Okay. Let's quick save here real quick. Actually, I want to do a full save.
There he still is, looking. The ammonia only makes it worse. The second time, not so much.
Well, the ammonia didn't help.
It's done. Your cheeks are wet with tears.
Awesome. Ammonia didn't help at all.
How does the wind right now?
The weight is reassuring, like a
Well,
crown on solid fortification.
I've seen
Thanks,
strong
Kim.
men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
Can I keep it in?
Captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there. If you didn't Monday, make sure you bring a handkerchief.
All right,
No, This is a two-man assignment because you need to get your shit together. We
Okay.
should talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet.
Give it half an hour.
Got it.
Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
I have a thought. Volumetric shit compressor. Your shit is a part, and it's rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that. Together, compressed in a small area. To achieve a solid level of shit compression, squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something similar with the two hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people, maybe that'll help. I'll internalize that. Okay. What do I get for that? None. Okay, well. We've accomplished nothing. Pretty much nothing at all, which is funny. But we've gotten a sort of lay of the land. I've gotten some equipment and a partner and some information. I'm internalizing new concepts and ideas. We're well on the way to having something. Only I had the money to pay Kuno to get him down. We'll have another talk with Kuno real quick. Let's just see what's going on with Kuno.
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out.
Let's see if we can get him to calm down.
Kuno only gets higher. It's faster, faster, faster. Can't
Kuno gonna fuck you up?
Normal is not what we got here. You've got
Oh my god. Okay, well, that didn't work out. How's the game going? I've been throwing up a lot. Just a whole lot of puking. Just a lot of puking. Hey, Hubert, have you played this game before? No, first time.
Oh,
first
fuck.
time.
I can't believe you've done this.
Oh my god. Followed. Holy cow. Thanks for following, Hubert. Yeah, we've gotten some gloves. We got some ammonia. The ammonia didn't help. We've chatted a bunch of people up. We learned about some racial theories and being an advanced racist. Kim didn't like that though, so we were like, maybe not. Yeah, we've gone places, talked to people, and learned pretty much nothing at all. You can't believe I followed you. It's crazy. Following me on Twitch? Oh, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it myself. Anyway, scale of 1 to 10. Opinions on Kim? Kim seems reasonable so far. I don't know much about Kim. We haven't been together very long. But Kim's been helpful and is sort of acting like a moral and professional compass for me so far, which is nice. He did not save us dying to a light bulb. That's true. I died and Kim just stood there and did nothing. So that's not in his favor at all. We're postponing judgment on Kim for a little while, but it's not looking good for him so far. That's a lot of points off.
Yeah, like a fucking volcano. Yeah. Fucking pathetic.
You're lucky you didn't.
It is a little pathetic. Hey.
Yeah. Kuno's got some advice for you. What are you? Like 80, right? Maybe.
Perhaps you could compress this negative energy and turn it into some sort of a Kuno-fied non-vomiter.
Yeah, let's do that.
Turn your weaknesses into conceptual strengths. Try it again now.
Okay. All right. Okay. We're compressing our negative emotions.
He still is. Looking.
And it's not working. Do I have... No. Let's talk to Kuno again. Because I can't do that yet. No, I don't want to talk to... Let me talk to the kid. Kim, get out of the way. Kim, you're not helping your case. Talk to Kuno again. He has more advice. Yeah. I want to discuss the body with you, Kuno. See anybody suspicious?
Sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to...
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
Looks like you're a faggoty now. Whatever that means. The suspicious...
The Kuno is important. The Kuno is king. We'll see.
Antagonistic situations.
We'll see.
You're testing...
Get lost.
Yeah, like a...
You're lucky you didn't die there.
Yeah. What are you? Like...
Perhaps you could compress this negative... Don't ask questions. Roll with it. That's right. Turn your weaknesses.
Yeah.
More questions about the crime scene.
The fuck do you want with it?
Oh, okay, yeah. Do you ever see those clothes? Someone say, hey, there was obviously tampering going on.
Care about this small time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
Uh-huh.
Whatever.
You don't know shit.
Trying to help you, but you're too fat for falling anyway, pig.
Find $500 now.
Fuck. A mug in the trash. Is this about the fucking clothes again?
Does this racist mug have anything to do with it?
Kuno's got that Fast brain. You saying you pigs are after the mug fucker? Cause he's the clothes fucker?
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, Kuno. Someone was tampering with the crime scene.
That's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radio.
Yeah, Kuno. Shit's going down.
Shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't.
Tell the Kuno who it was. He's curious. He likes putting 2 and 2 together.
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching.
Yeah?
Shut up.
Bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno.
Okay, well, okay, Kuno. Don't worry about that. What's going on with the ladder?
Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
It's a trap, Kuno.
Interesting.
Don't climb it, Kuno.
All right, well.
Dunno.
What's in the greenhouse?
That gardener used to work there.
Kipped is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Areopagite.
Yeah,
Used to work there.
said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Nothing to Kuno. Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
Yeah, all right.
Her. What was she doing in the greenhouse in March anyway? What kind of gardening is done in fish is sometimes used to fertilize the soil a few weeks before planting something. Maybe she was prepared.
I should go ask her about that.
Seems suspicious. You don't like things being like that. Suspicious.
We'll go talk to her after we're done with this guy.
That's
there's
just
there's some
shit Ruffin gives
Eternite
left
back
behind,
there.
Lazy dinks.
There it is. That strange feeling again. As if there was more than meets the eye about that pile of roofing material.
Were they left-handed?
What are you talking about?
Trying to get you to talk gimp, Kuno. Don't talk.
All right, well, you can't hide from me, Kuno. I know.
Fuck are you talking about? Ask me a normal question, pig.
You can't hide it from me.
You glance again at the roofing material in front of the shack. Yes, you should go back there.
Yeah, whatever.
I will go back there.
Fucking care.
Will go back. Yeah, Kuno. Kuno is not dexterous. Understood. What's going on over here?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Yeah, what is going on?
Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're two. There it is. You see a shabby little door.
What's all this then?
What is this then? A tool shed?
We should investigate, shouldn't we? Alright. So I have... oh, okay, I see. So I have 1 skill point to assign and have 25 XP to my next skill point. Gotcha. Okay. So what have we had popping up so far? We've had some logic, a lot of encyclopedia, a little bit of Inland Empire, some empathy, quite a bit of authority, not a lot of suggestion. Perception has been coming up a lot. I feel like that might be useful. Yeah. Let's perceive. Oh, I can just revert it? Huh. Well, that's nice. Can I do that whenever I want? No, it's just while I'm still on the page. Gotcha. Well, I do want to have a bonus to my perception, though. That seems like it would be useful. All right, let's check it out. Quick save real quick. Uh-huh. Empty tube of magnesolum, magnesium supplement. Just to live a happy magnesium-rich life. Got it. Silver plate.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine.
Oh,
The lieutenant isn't
drugs.
studying the powder in the mirror. There's a good vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
Someone's taking narcotics here. Perhaps police should interfere.
Perhaps.
Drugs.
This is below our pay grade, detective. See that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
That's probably true. Get out of the way or get fucked up. This is Kuno's hideout, perhaps? What's that? Ooh, money. Okay, ooh, what's that? Okay. We're pathing. We're pathing. We're pathing. Wait, what's up with this box? Nosafed. What is that? Interact tools. Oh, I see. Actually heals my health instead of my emotional health.
Cloak hanging on the railing here.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with
Perhaps
your
now you know what Kuno's currently blasted off his limp ports on.
probably
Yeah, maybe.
Look like you've done some track and field in your day.
I think that's gonna kill me. Fuck it.
Nope, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer.
Damaged health. What? Health critical, heal yourself.
Just be careful, okay?
Okay, well, I'm good. Huh. Okay, well. What just happened? Did you almost die? It does indeed seem that is what happened, yes. Is it going to collapse soon? Okay. Which is funny and impressive. Okay, so... Wait, can I... Alright, yeah. I'm up on the roof, I'm up on the roof, I'm up on the roof. There's the... Okay, I can't... Yeah, I can't pathfind to that. Alright, some money. Some more money. Nice, nice. So that door leads here, I would guess. Death is bad, yeah, that's a little bit. Okay, well. Let's talk to Kim, see if he has any insight. No? I'd say to ask Kuno for health, but he's not an acrobat either. Yeah, he told us as much. I will not be trying that again just yet. Oh, there's a pail here with a postcard. Postcard depicts an ill-advised residential area overlooking the Jamrock Quarter. 13-story buildings line the hillside like sarcophagi, and ominous fog already rising from behind. These are the last boom years. In 39, the project fails catastrophically, leaving behind an opiate and hepatitis B-infested slum. Interesting. Ooh, money. Hey, I got $4. Let's go. Hmm. This isn't really working for me. Can't jump that. It would kill me. Hey, you.
I'll die before I squeal, pig. Stay away from me, pig. I'll
Okay,
die
yeah.
before I come from the woods, good Davidu. You don't want to go there with me.
Don't be traumatizing it.
Alright, they're just not helpful. That's fine. That's fine. Let's check this out.
There are several footprints in the mud.
Nope. That's locked. What is Kuno have to say about his meth? Oh, yeah, I suppose that's fair. Could tell him about that. Hey, I got in there. What's going on there, kiddo? Found your shack.
Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in?
Before we go on with that, let's talk about how you said it was just some roofing material. Something that's left behind. That was a lie.
That's the past. You and Kuno, and now let's talk about how
I phase shifted through the roofing material.
You can't do that, Kuno.
Pigs can't displace. Can't do. How did you like it in there, pig old boy? Kuno's got a lot of cool shit there, right?
Is that my code up there?
You got pretty fucked. Kuno's surprised you've still got your head after all that. Don't
For a
sweat
what?
it, drunk pig. Kuno will keep your nasty secrets. Kuno's not snitching.
He's saying you climbed up there. He probably saw you do it. Yet,
that
conclusively explains how the coke got up there.
That's where
Yeah, what about
Kuno
that
gets
plate?
his daily hit of electric.
What about-
Kuno Shazam? Kuno rides the fucking...
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you don't have that sparkle in your eyes.
You think if I took the amphetamines, I'd jump over that gap better? Could I get into the harbor from the roof?
How do you think Kuno made all the docky boys his gimps? Just got a fly, pig. Kuno knows. Kuno and C saw you shit yourself. It's okay, pig. Not everyone can face the fear Kuno style.
What is with the tube of magnesium?
Pig, don't you know anything?
You could use some.
Magnesium, right?
It's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube a day, rips mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a bottle.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno. He's gonna use it against you, Kuno.
Well, it's just
You're not
magnesium.
getting
Don't
this
mystify it.
It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything.
Fuck you, pig. Don't do mag. You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die.
Okay, get magnesium. Gotcha.
Oh, that. Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
We're trying to send a message of some sort.
Yeah, to the both of you. Watch your ass. Good call, Pigmeister. The fuck do you... Good call, Pigmeister. Kuno doesn't...
Okay, yeah, I'm off.
Volume
I've got a breakthrough. What's going on?
Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
Wow. All endurance. White checks unlocked. Learning caps for endurance. Race 4. Oh, okay. I did it. Nice. Interesting. Okay, well, I've figured out how to get some of my shit together. Good news. Okay. Oh, let's see if we can try her again.
He still is, looking right through you.
Got my shit compressed. Let's do it. Are you kidding me?
Laughs at you. Every time it happens, it gets worse and worse.
Are you joking?
More to throw up now. All that's left is crying and convulsing dryly at the same time.
Are you joking?
I'm at a loss as well.
Sometimes even that is not enough.
Officer, you just need to be stronger. Learn to keep it in long enough for us to...
You can open this white check again by going to your character.
Relax.
Uh-huh.
It's okay if you don't make...
Okay. Alright. Endurance, eh? Okay. Well, my shit is together, but, we'll have to come back and do that again later. For now... I'm gonna go and check up on... Actually, I want to check something real quick. Okay. I want to check on that gardener, see what's going on there. You used to work there, but now do not.
Hello
What
again,
happened there?
officer. How are things?
You need like 1.75 2 millimeters. Millimeters. I don't know that measurement per liter of magnesium in your blood to get magnesium toxicity. And Kunani is just over there yelling, bro, he's about to OD on the Flintstones vitamin, bro. Yo.
Well, this might be the last snow we get. At least I hope so.
Is that milliliter? Is that the shorthand for milliliter? Millimole. Oh, God. It's been so long since I've had to deal with moles as a unit of measurement. Holy shit. I forgot they existed. Ooh. Chemistry. All in the past. Well, she points to a wheelbarrow, surprised at the question. This might be the last snow we get. At least I hope so.
Snow has nutrients in it. Helps everything green up in the spring. At least that's what my grandma always told me.
Yes, think about the cute grandma, not the weird snow.
Okay, well, let's squint our eyes and look at... Are you kidding me?
Skin is a different color from yours. That's literally...
You're black. Nothing.
We should proceed with our business in Martinez.
Okay, I have to go now. You're black. Oh man, okay, I run away in shame. Okay, like what do I have to do here? I can't do that. I've tried looking for that, I can't do that. I have no idea where that is. I'm trying that. Looking for that. Okay. And the pissing match. It's not yet 1300, but it will be soon. I haven't spoken to you yet. What's going on here?
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open. Are
Hello.
you interested in a new and exciting book? It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Books? Postcards? Easy. Even a kid would know all of this.
Okay, we're not lecturing the little girl.
As an expert, it's your duty to tell what you know.
Don't tell me what to do.
Are you okay?
Is it okay if I ask
sir.
you some
I'll try
questions?
to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
Lady collects snow in a wheelbarrow. Want to learn what Measurehead taught me? No. We're not preaching those things. We just needed to talk about them with Measurehead, so he'd let us through, and we decided that was a bad idea.
My name
What's
is
your name?
Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares. I'm signaling.
And you're
that
out
the
here
store is
because...
open. Otherwise, people might not know.
Hey, it's
They'd
13
miss
o'clock.
out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But she's cold.
I could help by brutally dismantling through market. You're
Kind
cold.
of you to offer, sir.
What could you do to help her anyway?
Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm.
Alright, well... We are going to ask you about
It's
crime.
about murders or burglaries or things like that. And the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals. And it's kind of like a puzzle too. You can guess
Okay.
who the criminal is or how the good guys are going to catch him.
Ah.
You don't look much like a policeman. Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
Wait. Oh, okay. So I'm not actually Dick Mullen. Dick Mullen is a fictional like super cop, and they were poking fun at me by comparing me to him while I am obviously an alcoholic lazy bones. Gotcha. Understood. You gave up on being named Johnny Baseball. You are now named Advanced Raceball. No, we're not doing that. Not your body that's important to police work anyway. It's we'll
More about
we'll
books,
ignore
maybe?
that. We're gonna head inside, Annette. Thanks for the chat. Ah, perhaps you have something of note to say.
Crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. My name is Plaisance. Be welcome.
Hello, Plaisance.
Take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Uh-huh. I'm not asking her for money.
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Okay, well,
She is fine.
Tell me more.
Her voice to find the most welcoming approach for attracting new customers. It doesn't work.
Your daughter's standing outside the store.
My daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
They call you Jacques, so yeah. I understand that now. Yes.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking?
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store.
I'm not gonna grade a human being. I don't do that.
It's not personal. It's about proper sales practices and market research.
Fine, she's polite and helpful.
Her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
Okay, well, I'm not interested.
Her shoulders rigid and...
Alright, we're not getting any dialogue options about the crime, so we're just gonna look around for a minute. Uh-huh. Actually, what's this?
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Okay, well, it doesn't seem totally pertinent to the investigation, so we'll keep out of it for now. Tome of Fascist Magic. I see. Alright, well. Not a whole lot going on here. Nothing helpful at the bookstore as of yet. But it is 1300. Oh, wait. What's this? Books of Man from... Okay, well, it is now 1300 and the kitchen should now be open. I'm gonna go check that out. Dishes are drying, yep. Uh-huh. Oh, what's up with that? Money, let's go. And this is the cook.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Kubek.
Okay.
Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Garancy Kubek. Please. It's not funny.
Okay.
The
Hello,
man
sir.
puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
What's going on here?
Bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
Well, you aren't saying anything, so we'll just
A heavy steel door with a
continue on.
prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery. The door
Let's try to
does
push
not,
on the door.
but
Okay.
cobalt
Touch the
blue
door.
surface feels rough to touch. It leads to a side building adjacent to this one. The old building next to this, half ruined. Whatever is behind it must be older.
You do?
Wonder where it leads.
It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads? Eccentric. But okay, I suppose...
He's not bothered by your eccentricity. He seems genuinely intrigued himself.
All right, Kim's going up in
It's
in
hardly
my
a side investigation.
estimation.
You already have a name for it.
The door and the main investigation will merge into a stereo investigation.
Gart is the person to ask.
Yes, indeed. All right.
Can I help?
Maybe you're not so bad, Kim.
Another thing. Great. Oh yes, that door. Sure. There's nothing.
What's
No,
behind
I
the
don't have a
door?
key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not.
I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that.
All right, well. Secret passage. What are we at? 35 of 100. Ugh. We are not close to getting that point that we need. Don't really have any leads right now. Talk to this fine fellow. I haven't really been down here. What's going on here? Some great tectonic forces crack the pavement like an eggshell. What's down here?
There are clothes inside.
Don't be shy. These
Oh,
are premium
okay.
class clothes. Good quality
Little
fabric,
street
best retro design.
vendor
Save the
here.
economy with your style, officer.
Save the economy? That sounds off.
Haven't you heard, officer? We've got to be economically conscious. Recycle your cash, keep it in circulation. Don't buy new things. Buy eco.
Okay, thanks
Very
for the
The economy
economic
thanks you,
advice.
officer.
All right. Ooh. Pardon me. Okay. Not really anything to do down here, it seems. Oh, another trash bin. Is this one locked? No. And some fingerless gloves. Gotcha, gotcha. Pawn shop. Okay.
G'day to
What's
you,
up with you?
officers.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife.
Equip the fingerless gloves for +1
eyes
electrochemistry.
on a
Yeah.
man stranded on the other side of
They really give off that
enormous billboard
that homeless drug
square out
addict
into the
vibe.
canal between them.
I wasn't here to witness it.
They'd
but
look
those
right at home on my character's hands.
Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Rivershoal.
The words "daredevil driver" sound ominous to you.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Okay. Oh, can I have some
Sure
of that
thing.
salami?
Want some too, officer?
Why not?
What a kind man.
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it.
Perhaps the church is for show and is a front for something else.
Just
Well, thanks for the info, bruv.
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a leak. This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
I have to
Pull
try.
the lever all the way up until nothing happens.
Let's not break it
To its
harder.
original position. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Yes. Okay, well, there's not anything of note there. Let's see what's going on in here. Oh. Little person in booth.
That I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
Sorry, I feel like I'm interrupting you.
Not at all. I guess I haven't had many customers lately.
It's the Church of Kuno's new religion, the Church of Kuno. Kuno's church. The church that is for Kuno and by Kuno. That church. That's the Kuno church.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Quite a selection indeed, yes. Mortis. With the collection indeed.
Me entertained.
Who is Roy High? Kuno drinks the potion that turns him into a llama for fun. Kuno writes that high. The Book of Kuno. Chapter 5, verse 3. Might be able to get an investigation. By the way, you have any guns? Like the ones carried by cops?
Someone
You have
else
any guns?
came here earlier today asking the same question.
I promptly sold her the gun you pawned. Oh, Christ.
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh God. The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
Was the
She
buyer a
didn't
policeman?
seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right.
That's really bad.
Sidearm issued by the citizens' militia, and now
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
you're right that she could cast aspersions on the force. We have to find her.
Okay, any idea where I could find this person?
Apologies, officer, but I have no idea
Where did she come from? Where did she go? Where did she come from, Bird's Nest Roy? Joe?
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll
That's
just
bad.
have to hope you...
Of course.
Okay. Alright, that's really bad.
Let me have a look.
Put an APP on a bipedal female pig with a 9mm.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Yeah, I don't want to sell this quite yet. I'm not selling it for very much.
Another time, perhaps. I doubt
Let's ask
it,
about the
but
investigation.
I can try and answer
Where'd she come
any
from? Where'd she go? Where'd she
questions you
come
may
from?
have.
Ballpark Joe. Hey! I refuse that name. That's not me, and it never will be. You can't force it on me. My name is not yet discovered. I think
I
about the
do
recent
my
hanging.
best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business. Bad for everyone.
He doesn't know anything.
All right, well.
Broker's gaze.
Johnny No Name. I could be Johnny Guitar. But I haven't tried karaoke yet, so I'm not sure how musically inclined I am. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Alright, well, that was somewhat elucidating. Ooh, good, 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 good. I needed that. Ooh, what the heck? Oh, what? What's going on? Richard Nicholas Wallace, okay. Can I get there? Are there stairs? Take me to them. Oop. Distance call seawards. Yes, indeed. What's this? Water of bullet holes lines the wall.
Yes?
What have you to say about this? Apparently nothing.
The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's the faded marks
Closer
are too
first.
degraded to draw any forensic. They look pretty ancient.
Where? There? Those are old. These bullets were fired during the Revolution, over half a century ago. They do not warrant investigation.
What's going on there?
I don't have a fresh perspective on it.
Alright, alright. You want to get going on the case, I understand. You're a consummate professional. What's this? Money! What's this? What's this? There's clues everywhere. What's this? What's this? There's crime in the air. Well, crime on the streets. Not really crime in the air, but yeah, you know. Hey, I got plastic bag. Nice. Use this to collect terror from the streets. Nice. Hello there. Okay, well, that's not of any use. Open window. Tibbs has windows. Let's see if this has any.
Operated viewer is facing south. The instruction map. Why place a tourist attraction in the middle of such poverty?
There was a revitalization project in 49. A design studio tried restoring Martinez to its pre-war glory. It didn't stick. They got as far as the street lamps and the statue on that intersection. Then something went sour. I suspect that something was Everard Clare, the union leader. He muscled them out.
The lieutenant adjusts.
Well, we're not here to crack down on organized crime. We're here to solve a murder. And if that ends up leading to us cracking down on organized crime, well, then we'll crack down on organized crime. But as of right now, not important. Okay, already been over here. What's this?
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Impossible. Alright. But, water. Oh, we're here to pay off your tab at World. Yeah, that's a cool wall. I'm on the other side. Hey there, bucko.
Trying to sneak up on me.
Logic error.
Pig's come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out.
Are you sleeping right now?
Clever with me, pig. Trying to sneak up on me.
Alright, well, he has nothing to say other than that, apparently. Garden hose. Okay. Okay, with the view to the yard and the hanging. True. There's table. It's a great wall. Best wall. Could put something there, perhaps. But, not right now. Alright, another health increasing object. Very cool. Close. Okay, decreases my rhetoric, increases my reaction speed. Well, I don't feel like I need reaction speed just right now, but... okay, that door is closed and it's not opening. Smoker up there could be a witness. Talk to him. Up where? I can't see him. The game is giving me clues, but I can't do anything about.
There must be another way into the building.
Jesus Christ! Kim, what the frick? Ah! Oh my god!
So much for a quiet spot.
Kim, what the fuck was that? Holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna turn off my audio for you guys. I want to see if he does it again. He did not do it again. Holy fuck. Okay, well, there's the smoker.
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
It's the voice of someone who has something to hide, my liege.
Too late, young man. Trouble's found you.
I don't want
No
to be
trouble.
seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole
Yeah, I really would like to talk to you.
Important. All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run. I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme.
We will remove the body as soon as possible.
Oh. You already asked me that.
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
No,
Huh?
not you. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak
Ooh.
to this muscular
Okay,
gentleman?
perhaps agents of the Union investigating.
Last week? I don't know. Look.
He's an actor declaiming a soliloquy. See how you hang on his every word.
You didn't answer the question.
I had a friend over. It was my Sunday friend.
Makes sense. Friends are nice on Sunday. You don't have to work.
Ah, Sunday friend. I'm reading between the lines there.
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. In the neighboring window.
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
That's definitely not his
Hello, Nepigante. Welcome. Yeah, nice
No, of
pseudonym.
course not.
And I'm Joe Baseball. I'm not Joe Baseball.
Ask him again.
And I
Around
really
each
need
other?
to finish this cigarette.
But he hasn't left yet.
No,
Fine.
we won't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Okay, well, I mean, I could convince him to stay, but, like, what do I gain from that? I don't gain anything. It's a red check. It cannot be retried. You know, sure, why not?
Time to bring out your secret charm. Tears and begging.
Martin Mayonnaise.
Showing your emotional side. Throw yourself before his very feet like a dog.
No, for God's sake, I don't want you to cry. Listen, I really have to go. Good luck with the investigation.
All right, well, see you later, bucko. What was that root beer you said you liked? I like a variety of kinds of root beer. But I think my favorite that I've had is Henry Weinhard's root beer. Now, that's the good shit. Dad's is also good. Virgil's is good. You think I should take a look at the wall?
He's gone. No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. There has to be a way of getting...
Well, I'll go and look at the wall. Oh? Autosave, eh? I'm looking at the wall again.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Am I getting like Clue-like vibes? Well, I'm here to solve a murder. So that is certainly, you know, you're a craft root beer connoisseur. Root beer is my favorite soft drink. Below that is probably ginger ale, but root beer is definitely my favorite. And
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
shut up. Fine, I'll do the check for you, Noof. While I'm talking about this. So I like, you know, the average 2-liter root beer's fine enough. Like mugs not bad. You know, A1 So I got there black cherry sour beer. Well, you tell me how that is, Neppy. You give me a full review once you've had it.
Because this is no ordinary wall. It is sublime.
Okay, I succeeded on that like 7% check.
The colors.
Let the conceptual joy flow into your pupils and blossom into your thoughts in your brain.
On all the other houses must make a pilgrimage in adoration of this, the uncontested pinnacle of wallcraft, color peeled from the very face of God. Oh,
More.
Father.
Kim, I must paint this wall. Add even more beauty to it.
He sounds tired of it all.
First, I know you're tired, Kim, but take another look at this wall. Draw nourishment from its beauty.
Sure.
I'll find the materials, then we'll come back to this magnificent wall.
Again at some point anyway.
Kim's like, ugh, just do the job. Just do the job. You have to work with this guy. It's a jurisdictional thing. You gotta do it. You're welcome to. You have to work with him. It'll all be over eventually. You'll never have to see him again. Anyway, let's do a quick little root beer review. Root beers. Let's have a look. What are the popular root beers? A&W is what I was thinking of. A1. Yeah, I drink root beer that's actually barbecue sauce. The 19 best root beer brands ranked. Let's have a look. 19 old, haven't had that. Mug, number 18. Yeah, you know what? That's probably all right. That's probably fair. It's good root beer. Mug is good root beer for an average, just run of the mill, standard kind of root beer. You know. What are you talking about? I don't even know where you are. Anyway. Even worse city songs. So yeah, it's good run-of-the-mill root beer. It's fine. Dong and Suds haven't had it. A&W ranked above Mug. Disagree. Mug has this kind of bite to it that I find somewhat pleasing, though I can't drink a ton of Mug root beer. It just gets old eventually, you know. A&W I find to be not as good as Mug root beer. IBC I've had. That's pretty good. That's not exactly a run-of-the-mill root beer. That's leaning into the craft. It says it's, if you're going to drink a mainstream root beer, this is the one to get. But like any root beer that comes in a glass bottle, it's not really. It's above the normal. Mug is what I drank when I worked in a restaurant. Was it all you had? Henry Weinhardt's only 13. Ooh. Disagree. Many breweries pivoted into root beer during Prohibition. According to the folks at Henry Weinhardt's, theirs stems from 1920. Well, haven't had that. that. Haven't had that. Have not had that. Yeah, that Henry Weinhard's is ranked really low in this. Virgil's. I don't think Virgil's is as good as Henry Weinhard's. It's ranked much higher on this list. Henry Weinhard's has notes in it, and God, this sounds so snobby and pretentious. It has notes in it that I like more than Virgil's. Virgil's is good. It is more complex than like a mug. Oh God. But it feels more singular, more one note than Henry Weinhard's does, in my opinion. Henry Weinhard's also has this really nice foaming head to it, like a beer on tap would, which is very enjoyable. Yeah. Options of my town are mug A&W and off-brand unless you craft. Well, yeah, there's some, like little microbreweries around here that make their own root beer. That stuff's great. If you can get like a brewery made, like local brewery made root beer, that stuff's bound to be really good. Glass bottled root beer doesn't make the root beer, but from what I've tasted, any brands that do it primarily for the common consumer are not that good. There are exceptions. Aurora, you have what I can only imagine is an experienced palate. You're allowed to be snobby and pretentious about tones and flavor profiles. Okay. So yeah, Hank's root beer, I think I've had. I don't remember it. But the label is familiar, so I don't know if that speaks to its quality or not, but Sprecher root beer. That's their top rated. I've not had that, but I'll have to try. Closest I'd probably be able to get is if I went to Portland for locally brewed. Well, I imagine, yeah, Portland's gotta have some good shit for sure. But I mean, is it worth taking a 4-hour trip just to try? I don't know. If you're making a day of it, maybe. Who would ever drink Barks root beer? If you're drinking root beer with caffeine, just drink a regular soda at that point. A lot of root beer has caffeine in it. That's not uncommon. That's just kind of a thing, right? That's actually not true. It is true. It is true. Quite the opposite from research. I don't. Okay. It says all root beer is naturally caffeine free, and brands such as A&W do not contain Huh. That's weird because I know that I've seen a variety of root beers that contain caffeine. That's strange. Perhaps I was wrong. That is also possible. But I need to appear authoritative on my stream, so shut up. Barks is a bastardization of root beer's good name. I agree with you. Barks is not good. Barks is worse than A&W, and A&W is worse than Mug. That's certainly true. However, there is one thing that Barks has going for it, and that is it is pretty much the taste of root beer flavored candy. Especially those root beer barrel candies, of which I have a lot. And that's good. That's good. But I wouldn't drink Barks. Do I have any tear? I have no idea.
The machine stands in the corner.
No. You need tear to use.
I don't even know what tear is. I don't even know what tear is. Well, I don't know how I collect it. Let me through. Barks tastes like licorice. As in the not Red Vine's licorice, but the flavor licorice itself, like the root, or like actually Red Vines. Black licorice. Okay, yeah, makes sense. This has turned into a root beer discussion thread. The gameplay is irrelevant, and in fact, I was planning on stopping playing the game anyway because I am getting really hungry, and I've been streaming for longer than I was intending to. So let's talk more about root beer though, real quick. All right, let's talk more about root beer. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay. We never got to the disco. That's okay. That's all right. Let's see if we can find some oh, you know what? One second. Okay, let's see. Oh, yes. All right. Okay, that's it. All right. Yep. And save. Okay. And downloads. Uh-huh. Can I open that in VLC? Oh, no, VLC player does not open MIDI files. All right, here's the disco for you. All right. Root beers. All right, chat. Okay. All right, so we're looking at kinds of root beer here. So this is the list that I was looking at. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. All right, done. Perfect. Now the chat is authentic. It's real. We're accurate. I feel like cane sugar is just a selling point. Can you actually tell any difference? 100%. 100%. It is incredibly clear when something has been made using cane sugar versus high fructose corn syrup in a head-to-head comparison. Isn't that what Mexican Coke is? Yes, but also no. You can get Coca-Cola that was supposedly made in Mexico that is made with cane sugar, but not all Coca-Cola from Mexico is made with cane sugar. Okay, anyway, so yeah, I haven't had this, and they rate Mug at 18. I don't think Bark even makes the list. Yeah, it does not make the list. For smart syrup, what gives a yucky mouthfeel from Coke? I mean, that's on you. I don't know. Most of the cane sugar root beers I've tried are not that good. Either trying to go for a gimmick or diving into heavy taste doesn't work out. So, where are we? I think 13 was Henry Reinhardt's. Yeah, this is the one that I really like. This one is made with cane sugar, and that is a big contributor to the taste profile. And what makes it good, in my opinion. So let's see what they say. Root beer person likes what's going on with the sassafras, vanilla, and honey. Yeah, I agree with those as tasting notes. Wants more oomph at all levels, critiquing its most notable aspect is a pleasant bitterness supplanted with sweetness as a safety tether. I disagree. I don't think that that's true. I think it is plenty present in its flavor. I'm currently drinking root beer while watching this. Unfortunately, I don't have any here right now. I think that the sweetness is at a good place. It's not overly sweet, and it's not super bitter either. It doesn't have the sort of acidic tang that like Mug does, or like the bitter tang that Mug does. Mug really hits you in the throat with that, at least on the first sip. It does, and that mellows out as it gets flat. But who wants to drink a flat root beer? I mean, come on. Haven't had Dang That's Good. Haven't had Sparkies. Neppy 300 bits. Thanks, Neppy. I appreciate that. Oh, I don't have the notification thing for this. I'm sorry about that. Let me copy. Paste. Copy. Actually, I need it from here. We're doing live editing on the stream here. Copy. Paste. Perfect. You need to repeat. Okay, it should repeat. Sweetness is a safety tether. What kind of station nonsense is that? Yeah, like, root beer is supposed to be sweet. What are you talking about? It should have sweetness. It shouldn't be undrinkably bitter. It shouldn't taste like I'm drinking something savory. I don't know what they want. It should be sweet. Oh. Well, XY gets a gift sub. Congratulations, XY. Now that I've actually brought the the notification stuff over to this, now people get to see it. Wow. I'm sorry about it not popping up, Neppy. That was my bad. Forgot about the sub noise. Yes, that's a friend of ours. I wanted to actually change the not the sub noise, but the like some of the other noises to more personal ones. And I meant to do that before the stream, but I forgot. Sorry. I also kind of didn't have time due to the aforementioned sleep room. Kim Kitsuragi deciding whether or not to go into a tour sub-sub. Yeah, I haven't had Fitz's, I haven't had Hosmer, I haven't had Main Root. I've had Virgil's. In fact, I had Virgil's pretty recently. Thank you, Flu, for gifting a sub to Noof. Noof, enjoy your emotes and your badge. Appreciate it. But Virgil's is good. Virgil's doesn't have the like tap style foam head that that Henry Weinhardt says, which isn't necessarily to its detriment if you don't vibe with that kind of thing, but I do think it doesn't taste as good, for me at least. It is, I think, a little sweeter, but the flavor is not as complex. It has a bit of a like soapy note to it, which sounds bad, but if you've ever had Baja Blast from Taco Bell, you kind of know what I'm talking about. And if you like Baja Blast, you'll like that in this. Virgil's been stuck in the underworld, drink it, and you never get to leave the tailgate party. Let's turn this down a little bit more. Little casual classic literature reference there. Haven't had Boylan, haven't had Saranac. I think I've had Hanks at some point. I just don't remember it. So IDK. Bulldog, no. Sprecher, no, have not had that. It's in Glendale, apparently. $80 for a 24 pack. Okay, how much is a 6 pack? Unavailable. Cans. $20 for a 6-pack of cans. That's interesting. I would not buy that. Virgil decided they wanted to make a root beer at a hospital and used any medication nearby for taste. Yeah, there's a bit of a medicinal taste to it, I guess, is a good way of describing it. The same is also kind of true of Dad's root beer. Let me see if I can... Yeah, this is... Actually, we'll go there. Dad's root beer. Yeah, this is Dad's. It has... Wow. That's interesting. They just have a very basic picture of a bottle, which they have then placed images of their label over. That's fun. I've also had this, which is not bad. This is below the Virgil's, I think, above Mug, but it's kind of getting into that more one-note flavor territory of the consumer mass-produced root beers. But it's good. It's a step above, but it's not like especially outstanding. I'll have you know, L, I have to stop myself from drinking my cherry throat antiseptic sprays. Apparently it tastes like battery acid and lard, but it's just cherry acid. It's just cherry dew. Yeah, well, I wonder, how does this sort of discussion seem from the outside perspective that you have, Noof? Like, what's it like looking in on this? I'd like to know. Okay, let's find some other lists here. We tried 13 root beers, and this was our favorite. Oh, from All Recipes. This is not bad as far as websites go. They have decent stuff on here. All right, let's look at their choices. Is that like a store brand root beer? Looks like. Anyway, A&W's on here. Haven't had that. Barks. Oh boy. Mug. New York Seltzer. That's not a root beer. That's not a root beer. What are you talking about? Man. Okay. Best overall Red Arrow. Runner up Henry Weinhard's. Okay. Best sweet root beers. IBC and Bulldog. Best Rudy root beers. A&W and Barks. Okay. Best budget root beer. Yeah. Okay. Signature Select. Yeah. Store brand root beer. Best diet. Zevia ginger root beer. Ginger root beer. That's interesting. You know, I'm down with mixing sodas. Like I'll make an airport jungle juice, you know? I'll mix it all. I'll do the whole thing. And that used to appeal to me a lot more when I was younger, you know, child into my teens. Not so much anymore. Like I'll still mix some stuff. Like lemonade and root beer, I'm happy with, for instance, or like a lemon lime with like a cola. I could get down with that. But I don't think that I'd be super jazzed about mixing everything together anymore. When you mix everything at a soda machine together, it develops its own distinct taste, and it's very not unique. It always tastes the same. And it's just this kind of sweet saccharine concoction that is not great for me anymore, at least. Excuse me, lemonade and root beer? Yeah. Lemonade and root beer. It really depends on the lemonade and the root beer, though. Like a shitty lemonade and a shitty root beer aren't going to improve each other by being together. Opinion on lemonade and milk mix. Get out of here, Noob. Get out of here. No. We're not mixing lemonade and milk. Gross. Half of these brands look like they come from a rural village in Laos. A&W's brand looks idiotic. The Mug Dog needs to start fighting people, and the Barks brothers need to be added as legendary hunters in Hunt Showdown. I did see that message. I did read it earlier. I just didn't read it aloud. All right. So what they look for? Taste, you know, obviously. Yeah. Price. Okay. Sugar quantity and type. Okay. Yeah. And additional features, etc. Best overall Red Arrow root beer. Unless you live in Michigan or your grocery stores are particularly proficient at stocking antique sodas, you probably won't see Red Arrow on your shelves. Wow. Awesome. Thank you. Buy it for $50. $55. How many? For how many? How many do I get? 12 pack for $55. 12 of them. Are you joking? Holy cow. Okay. Well, that's... Oof. $5.99 at Safeway. When did this article... 2022 and you got it for $6? Yeah, that's more what I remember it being. Jesus, what a steal. And by that, I mean stealing cash from you. It's true. They're just taking our money. Gosh. Yeah, this is... Like, does that even include shipping? We have to look, right? Does that even include the shipping cost? Add to cart. Shipping costs are calculated... Oh, no. I just want the one. Just the one. Update. I drank a spiffy cola, entered a dissociative fugue, and got kicked out of the children's hospital for putting Nesquik in the IV bags again. Jesus, Noob. Just need to check out. Okay, let's just pick a random address. California Museum of Modern Art. Let's see if we can... Sure, San Francisco Museum of Modern Art. Okay. Yeah, what's the address? Okay. 151 3rd Street. Museum of Art. 151 3rd Street. Oh my god. Period. So that's gonna be in San Francisco. San Francisco, California. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0. Email address. No thank you at fuckoff.biz. No. Okay. Free shipping. Okay. Shipping is free, but you're still paying $55 for 12 bottles of root beer. Oh boy. Okay. Got to put cherry Kool-Aid packs into it next time. They won't be able to see the difference. Give them a number for the Mario postman. Yeah. All right. So let's see. What do they say about this? Primarily specializes in alcoholic beer, but they're a bit on the sweet side while containing slightly less sugar than some of its known competitors. Like, yeah, it's sweet, but I don't think it's as sweet as these guys are making it out to be. I disagree about that. What does a Red Arrow root beer mean? It's root beer from Red Arrow. You know Green Arrow? It's like that. And I'm not going to explain any further. Bulldog is... what? Root beer, IBC, and Bulldog. As a smaller... Okay, so they're equating these two. No and okay. Perfect. Best rooty root beers. Classic sassafras flavor. Oh, God. Alright, well... Root beer seltzer? Root beer seltzer? Get it out. This list sucks. Get it out of here. Get out of here. This is garbage. Okay, now this is a list that this we can get behind. r/root beer, they've got to be. They've got to have some good takes here. All right. I would say my current ranking of root beers I remember is Culver's and all right. If I were signed in, I would report this for spam. No. Nope. Terrible list. Obvious plant from the industry. Best Rudy root beer. My entire outer dermal layer on my left. I know, Noof. I feel the same way. These people. Check your local Costco. Some have Spreckers at the moment. Okay. I'll have to check that out. I'll make a note of that. Hey, Google. Hey, Google. Make a note for me. Check Costco for Sprecker's root beer. That wasn't what I asked you at all. That's it just saved for Sprecker's root beer. Okay, whatever. That's fine. I have no idea where that's even saved. I have no idea what that did. I don't think it made a whatever. It's fine. All right. Sprecker's really good. Top 5. What's the reason to differentiate between Firebrewed and Maple? Firebrewed is made with honey and Maple not Firebrewed. Okay. Pulling up with my disgusting. Daz root beer, respectable. Hanks. Okay. Earps sarsaparilla. Okay. Anything that's called sarsaparilla has got to be either garbage and trying to cover for it by using a fancy sounding name, or the absolute best shit you've ever tasted. I'm gonna have to say A&W, disgusting. This root beer tastes Rudy. Brother, you better be drinking my new boiled hemlock mix. Hey there, partner. I just threw this darn sassafras root in my sarsaparilla. I boiled it for 3 hours and carbonated it with my farts. I threw a little vanilla extract in there too, if you like. What do you think? Ladles portion into your mouth. Dies. Virgil's respectable. Anyway. That's it. That's me talking about root beer. Best root beer ever. Let's just see what the first image is. Okay, it's all right. What's the first image of an individual root beer? Sprecher. That seems to be the consensus. I'm gonna have to get some. I'm gonna get some of that before next stream if I can manage it, and I'll report back. I'll give a review. You know what? Even better, I'll try to give a live review next stream of what this is like. I may need some reminding though, so we'll see. Okay, chat. That's I think that's enough of that. The stream is now ending. The stream is now coming to a close. Thank you all for being here for the times that we had today. It was something. I may well like it or dislike it. We'll see. It could go either way. Who knows? But what I do know is we're finished for now. We'll be back next Tuesday with more Borderlands 2. We'll see what happens with Disco Elysium. I can't imagine this will be the last stream of it that I do, because it was a good time. I think we all had fun, and we should do it again sometime. Yeah, it was good for me, right? I hope it was good for you too. Either way, let's see. What's going on here? What's going on out there? Okay, that's what's going on. I'm gonna go eat something because I'm so hungry. And, well, that's about it. But before I go, chat, I want to share something with you. I want you to know this. I appreciate you. You're cool, and I'm glad you're here. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day and a lovely rest of your week. Rest of your month, rest of your year. The year after this one, who knows? We'll see how that goes. But this one, I want this one to be great. And remember, chat, if you're not drinking water, you're not doing it right. I'll see you next time.